Hi guys, welcome back into my kitchen. It is 20 minutes after 2 in the morning and I can't sleep, so I decided to bake a cake. And I'm taking you guys along for the ride. Now I've already got some stuff in this mixing bowl, and what I have so far is 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of salt, a cup of sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I have 3 ingredients to add, and then I'm just going to mix this all together. I've got my oven preheating to 350 degrees, and I'm going to melt 1 stick of butter, but the recipe will be below in the description box. So you'll have it. Not too organized, it's late. But I'm not tired, so that's really not an excuse. So I'm melting my stick of butter right now, because it calls for 1/2 cup. In the meantime, I've got to add 2 eggs. Let me get those. It didn't say room temperature, so heck, I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, here's my 2 eggs. One, 2. Now, the next thing going in is 1.5 cups of milk. I didn't have any milk, but you all know I have buttermilk. So I'm just going to add, this is a 1/2 cup measure. I'll need 3. And I'm going to mix all this together. Slowly. I don't want flour everywhere. This is a real easy cake, and I actually saw it on another website, Divas Can Cook. So heck, I'm just bringing you along for the ride here. We're going to try it, and you know, it's such a great time of year to have a nice, this can be, you know, for breakfast. It's a cinnamon cake. You can have it for breakfast with coffee. You can have it as a snack. You can have it, you know, as a dessert at night. So I just think it's ideal. Alright, so that is mixed. Now the only thing that you have to be careful about is the butter. It says slowly stir in the melted butter. Well, you know what? This mixer can slowly stir it in. There's a stir cycle. So here we go. Have you ever seen anybody on TV that said slowly do something and then they dump it all in? I have seen that more than once. Yeah, it's working just fine. Okay, guys, make sure I got all this butter out. All I'm going to do now is put it in a 9 by 13 pan that's been greased, and then it's going to go into a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. And when it comes out, we'll be back. I got the cake in the pan. It's all ready to go, and then a topping goes on it before you put it into the oven. And the topping is 2 sticks of softened butter, a tablespoon of flour, a tablespoon of cinnamon, and a cup of brown sugar. So I'm getting this mixed up first. Then it didn't say to pack the sugar, but I did. So here we go. Get this incorporated. And it's not hard to do. Don't melt your butter. I mean, I put mine in the microwave. Part of it, it melted a little bit, but it would still be considered soft butter, so that's all you need to think about. Don't worry about anything else. Now, I've never made this cake before, but it seems like it's a very forgiving cake, so we're going to work on that principle. Alright, now you just take it by globs and you put it on top of the cake. Just like that. You know, there's quite a bit of it, so don't be afraid. Got a lot left. And then you're going to just take a knife and, you know, swirl it. But don't go all the way to the bottom of the cake batter. Just go, if you can measure it, like 3/4 of the way down. Just don't go to the bottom. And I'm going to show you quickly, although, you know, you don't really need to see it, but I'll show you. You just take a knife and you start swirling it back and forth just like that. You want to get further down than just the top of the cake, but you want everybody to be able to enjoy this, so don't be, you know, try to do this where it's throughout the cake. Alright, here we go. Alright, now I am going to put this in the oven and I'll bring you back. Well, the cake is done, and while it's still warm, this is the third step. This is a glaze that goes over it. And the glaze is just 2 cups of powdered sugar, 5 tablespoons of milk, and don't add too much milk, it'll get too soft, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And you just stir it all up. The cake is hot. You just pour it over the cake, just like that. And I'm going to let it get a bit cooler. Doesn't this look scrumptious? Going to let it get a bit cooler, and then I'll come back and cut it for you. And it ought to be getting late by then. I can get a few hours sleep, maybe. Alright, I'll see you back in a few minutes. Alright, the cake is still a little bit warm, but I'm going to cut it. One side is darker than the other, but I don't think that matters. I'm going to cut it open, and I'm just going to try a little piece. I mean, it's so moist. Oh my goodness, it looks good. Let's see, maybe I can get my spatula in there. I'll give it a try here. First piece is the worst. Gotta get those. Ooh, that looks so good. Let me get a fork. Can you get it? I'm going to give you a close-up shot of this. Look at that. Look how wonderful that looks. Can you just imagine if it wasn't time for me to go to bed, which it's way past time, I'd have a cup of coffee with this. It's very good. It's light and delicious and cinnamony. It's very, very good. Give it a try, people. Thank you for coming in today. Spending some of your time with me. Leave me a comment. Excuse me, or a thumbs up if you like the recipe, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, you take care.